And good evening, everyone, and welcome into another night of high school basketball on Hometown Media. Tonight, the Angola Lady Hornets are back home as they entertain the Garrett Railroaders. Great to have you with us on what has been a soggy Tuesday in Northeast Indiana. A little chilly, too. Hopefully, we'll warm you up with some high school basketball tonight as the Lady Hornets are back home. They are 1-3 on the season. They're coming off their first win of the year on Saturday night, a road win at West Noble. Meanwhile, the Garrett Lady Railroaders come in at 2-2. Let's take a look at those starting lineups. First of all, for Angola, Alexis Stillman will be a forward. She averages 6 points a game. The other forward is Bailey Holman, averaging 7.5 points per ball game. Macy Oberlin averages 8.5 a game. Also in the starting lineup for Angola is Ava Reinert and Kylie Caswell. Caswell averages 6.8 points per ball game. For the Garrett Lady Railroaders, they'll open up this way. Emma Lapata will be a guard. She's a senior, averages 4 points a game. Brooke Jacobs averages 8 points per ball game. Kelsey Bergman leads the Railroaders in scoring at 9.7 points per ball game. Sarah Depew, a sophomore, averages 8.7. And Delaney Hickson rounds out the starting lineup. She averages 7 points per ball game. Shooting has been a weakness for both of these teams coming into this game tonight. Garrett on the year shooting just 31% from the field, while Angola coming into tonight had shot just 27% from the field, 18% from the three-point line for the Angola Lady Hornets. Tonight also kicks off what'll be a busy few months in basketball gyms all across Northeast Indiana, as the boys and girls are now both playing as of tonight. There are several games in the Northeast Corner Conference tonight, both boys and girls. For the boys tonight, East Noble is at West Noble for a big one. Wawasee, a team we'll see Saturday night when Angola travels down to Syracuse. They are at Fairfield tonight, and Westview is opening, as they do every year, against Bethany Christian at home. Meanwhile, that girls schedule tonight across the Northeast Corner Conference. Busy night. Eastside's at Bishop Luers, Fort Wayne's at Fremont, Lakeland's at Central Noble, Lakeland Christian is at Churubusco, and Westview already played. That was a 4:45 start at Bethany Christian. We'll come back and get you set for more from the Hive after this high school basketball on Hometown Media.
Farmer State Bank opened its doors and began serving our communities in 1915. For more than 100 years, Farmer State Bank is focused on helping our communities grow and succeed.
When I think about Farmer State Bank, the first word that comes to my mind is togetherness.
Teamwork. Helpful.
Involvement.
Passionate.
Local.
Family. Inspiring.
Longevity. I have never seen a place of employment to where people have had career longevity. We have had people retire from Farmer State Bank who have been in the business for over 40 years, which I think is just awesome and amazing. And I hope that one day that I get to do that too.
Come experience the Blue Button difference.
Ready to join the Triton Metal Products starting lineup? You could be a Triton if you have grit, a strong work ethic, and you're ready to make a meaningful difference in your life. Triton offers excellent pay, great benefits, and we will train you. Join an elite team of minds plus machines. Apply now at tritonmp.com/careers.
Back at the Hive as we get a little bit closer to the start of basketball tonight between Garrett and Angola. Let's go to public address announcer Dave Police and tonight's lineups.
Number 34, Madison Freeze, and number 44, Ryland Lodo. Starting for the Railroaders, number 12, Emma Lapado. Number 22, Brooklyn Jacobs. Number 30, Kelsey Bergman. Number 32, Sarah Pugh. And number 40, Delaney Hickson. The Railroaders are coached by John Bodie, Shannon Beard, and Katie Treesh. And now introducing your Angola Hornets non-starters. Number 3, Aspen Sutton. Number 5, Hannah McClure. Number 14, Elena Miller. Number 15, Carly Gillen. Number 20, Isabel Rainer. Number 43, Isabella Robertson. And number 43, Sarah Smith. Starting for the Hornets. At forward, a 5'11" junior, number 4, Lexi Stillman. At guard, a 5'4" senior, number 10, Kylie Caswell. At guard, a 5'10" junior, number 11, Ava Reiner. At forward, a 6' senior, number 22, Macy Oberlin. And at center, a 6' junior, number 25, Bailey Holman. The Hornets are coached by Dave Manning and Jeff Dees.
So there you go. Tonight's starting lineups for Angola and Garrett. Again for the Hornets, it's Stillman, Caswell, Oberlin, Holman, and Reinert. And for Garrett, it'll be Lapado, Jacobs, Bergman, Depew, and Hickson. Angola in the home whites with the gold numerals. They'll go left to right on your screen. Garrett in the traveling maroon with the navy blue numbers. And a lot of pink shoes on the court tonight. The tap is controlled by Reinert in Angola. First of 2 games this week for Angola. They'll be on the road Saturday afternoon against a pretty good Norwell team. Here's Oberlin coming off a career-high 28 the other night at West Noble. And Angola will turn it over. That's deflected out of bounds. And it'll stay with the Railroaders. Jacobs will trigger it in. I'll bring it up top. This is Depew with it. Because it wasn't that long ago these two teams could hook up and just flat out rock the gym. And Garrett grabs the early 3-0 lead. As the bank was open for Lapado. Here's Oberlin just inside the arc. That's too strong. Rebound knocked around, and the Railroaders come away with it. Turnover, back the other way. Inside, Bailey Holman's got the 2 for Angola. Hornets forced the turnover, then quickly get it down the floor for an easy bucket from Holman. And that's deflected. Nope, they say it was just a bad pass out of bounds. It'll be Angola basketball. Hornets look to take their first lead of the night. They trail it here early, 3-2, 6:23 to play in the opening quarter. Caswell inside to Stillman. Nice feed down low for Holman, and she's got all 4 Angola points here in the early going. Lapado quickly up the right side. Steps through the double team. Got it out to Jacobs. Jacobs down the right side of the lane, and a whistle and the first foul of the ball game. will go against Angola. And in case you haven't tuned into a high school basketball game this season, no more 1-and-1s. Every foul is a 2-shot free throw. As the first one's up and good. There's a quick look at the new free throw rules this year. And both free throws up and good for Jacobs. And Garrett regains the lead at 5-4. And here's Oberlin, cross court for Reinert. Thought about the three, instead comes up top to Caswell, deflected. Kiley tracks it down. Here's Stillman, out to Reinert. That's an open three, off the front of the rim, no good. Oberlin, strong rebound, put back wouldn't go. Battle for the basketball, and Oberlin, they say, was on the inline. It'll go to Garrett. Full court pressure by the Hornets. We saw that be really effective for the JV team for Angola, who picked up a nice win. Reinert's shot no good. Oberlin tried to tap it out, but Garrett comes away with the basketball as Bergman was able to secure the rebound. Here's Lopato. Got the pass inside, and the runner in the lane is up and good, and Depew's got her first bucket. 7-4 Garrett. Holman can't get it to go on the other end. Rebound deflected out of bounds, and we'll go back the other way. More full court pressure by the Hornets. Here's Depew's pass, and it's picked off. Reinert able to pick it off. Long pass up for Oberlin, and it's out of Macy's reach and out of bounds. That'll be another Angola turnover. 4:49 to play here in the opening quarter. And a steal. Reinert to the other end, and Angola cuts it to one. First bucket for Ava Reinert, and it's 7-6. Railroaders lead it with the basketball. Angola looking to set up a half-court trap. Garrett, nice job to throw over. And that's deflected out of bounds. It'll stay on this end. Well, at least early. A little better shooting performance from both teams than what they've been accustomed to this season. Here's another Garrett turnover. Here's Reinert. As Garrett in that 2-3 zone, down on the baseline to Holman, up top to Caswell. Kiley couldn't turn the corner, kicks it back to Reinert for three, and that's good. Ava Reinert from downtown, and that's a three for the Hornets, and they're also back on top. Loose ball on the floor, and that'll be a held ball, and the possession arrow will keep it with Garrett.
Substitution for the Railroaders, number 34, Madison Freeze.
Here's a steal by Oberlin. Long outlet up for Caswell, and the first bucket of the night for Kiley Caswell, and Angola has their biggest lead at 11-7. Angola has really brought it defensively here in the early going, and maybe a little too over-aggressive right there as Caswell will pick up the foul. 3:05 to play here in the opening quarter. Hornets lead it 11-7, and they force another Garrett turnover. And Angola returns the favor. Steal by Lapato, 1-on-2 to the basket. And that's out of bounds. Probably not the best decision in the world. Turnover back to the Hornets. Angola able to get 2 defenders back, and Lapato tried to split them and just lost control of the basketball. Here's Reinert. Up top it goes to Caswell. Back to Ava Reinert, who has the only 3 for Angola so far tonight. Caswell out to Oberlin. I think Macy had designs to launch a 3, bobbled the pass, and had to keep the ball moving. Reinert again for 3. That one's no good. And the rebound, long rebound to Lapato. Again, she'll take it all the way to the basket. Couldn't get it to go, and Stillman runs it back the other way for Angola. Crossover into the lane, tried to get it to Holman. They say it was deflected out of bounds, so it'll stay with Angola. Now the officials going to get together and discuss it. And they'll keep it with Angola. Stillman to inbound. Up top it comes to Caswell. Back to Stillman in the corner. Here's Oberlin, kicks it for Reinert. Back to Macy. She'll fire a rainbow 3 that bounces off the front of the rim. And on the rebound, a held ball. And this one will go to Angola. Caswell pulls up in the lane, left it too strong, and the rebound comes down to Garrett. Both teams have gone with their starting 5s the distance so far. Here's a 3 in the corner that rattles home for the Railroaders. And a steal by Garrett. It's 11-10 all the way to the basket, and Oberlin's going to pick up the blocking foul. That'll be the 3rd foul on Angola here in the quarter. Garrett yet to be whistled for a foul. And this sends Depew to the stripe. First one's on the way and good. And the first substitution of the ball game is Delaney Hickson. Checks into the Railroader lineup. Of course, a number of these Garrett players we saw in volleyball season, Depew and Hickson. Both free throws are good for Sarah Depew, and Garrett seesaws back on top, 12-11. Under a minute and a half to play here in the first quarter. Oberlin got a look in the corner for 3, and that's good. Macy Oberlin drains the 3. And Angola back on top, 14-12. That's deflected out of bounds. And it'll stay with the Railroaders. And Stillman was able to get a hand on it. It's been an entertaining first quarter to this point. Pato got it inside, and that's going to be a double dribble. So the Railroaders turn it back over. And Angola gets a chance to extend their 2-point lead with 37 seconds to go here in the quarter. Oberlin again for three. That one's short. Rebound knocked around and loose, picked up by the Railroaders, and they're going to be whistled for travel. .2 seconds left here in the quarter. Up top to Oberlin. Kicks it in the corner for Caswell, down to 15 seconds. Stillman, left side, three in the air for Oberlin. It's no good. Garrett's got the rebound, and that'll be the end of the quarter. After one, here at the Hive, Angola leads Garrett 14-12. We're back after this on Hometown Media.
When you look back at the medical care you receive, it becomes clear that what matters most isn't just where you receive care, but the quality of that care. After all, it's your health, so it's only natural to want more. More skilled physicians and more specialized services. Of course, you also want more technology, like the latest medical equipment and advanced treatment options. However, it's important that healthcare innovations and advanced diagnostics also come with more personalized, one-on-one care from trusted providers. You'll find all of that and much more right here at Cameron Hospital. Cameron Memorial Community Hospital, moving forward.
Join us coming up on Saturday night as Brandon Appleton's Angola Hornets open up their regular season. It's a road trip to Syracuse to take on the Wawasee Warriors. We'll have all the action for you at 7:30 coming up Saturday night. So after you've had all the Thanksgiving leftovers, if you're not making the trip down to Wawasee, you can kick back and watch it on your big screen. Angola at Wawasee coming up this Saturday night at 7:30 right here on Hometown Media. We go to the second quarter here. Garrett trails Angola 14-12. Railroaders have the basketball to start this quarter. And they'll turn it over, and Angola almost turned it right back over, but able to track it down. Here's Caswell. Up top to Stillman. Inside for Holman. Skip pass out to Caswell for a three. That's off the back of the rim, no good. Holman the rebound and the putback for the Hornets. And the 4-point lead equals the biggest of the night for the purple and gold. Here's a steal by Oberlin. Left-handed scoop layup is good for Macy Oberlin, and Garrett wants a timeout. We'll take it with him back after this on Hometown Media.
Josh Maggard with Senior Financial Solutions is your local source for Medicare, health, and life insurance, as well as retirement planning. Josh has been serving the entire tri-state area for over a decade, while the team at Senior Financial Solutions has over 125 years of combined experience and are able to offer multiple options in Medicare and retirement planning. Local, personal, and professional. Josh will work with you each step of the way.
Hi, I'm Josh Maggard. Call me at 260-667-8449 for your free consultation today.
That's it. That's the winning play. I'm Wes Hankey, Realtor with Mike Thomas Associates.
And I'm Paul Lang, mortgage lender with Bailey & Wood Financial Group.
Let us help you win by scoring your dream home.
Back in the Hive at Angola, Garrett takes the early second quarter timeout, just 40 seconds in, as Angola now leads it 18-12. By far the Hornets' best shooting night to this point of the season. Here's Depew across the timeline, right side of the lane out to Lapato. Back to Depew, drives baseline, leaves it for Hickson, and she'll put it up and in. First basket for Delaney Hickson. Pretty balanced scoring for Hornets so far. 2 for Caswell, 5 for Ava Reinert, 5 for Oberlin, 6 for Bailey Holman. Angola has yet to go to their bench in this one. Oberlin spins with the left hand, can't get it to go. Kept alive and tracked down in the corner by Holman, out to Caswell. Here's Stillman, leans in the lane, can't get it to go, and the rebound ripped down by Delaney Hickson. 4-point Angola lead. We've got 6:15 to play here in the first half. Railroaders have yet to be whistled for a foul in this one until now. That'll be the first foul called on Garrett. And that's going to go on Kelsey Bergman. Of course, the fouls reset at the start of every quarter, the team fouls, that is. Here's Oberlin, extra pass for Caswell, left side Reinert. Back out to Kylie, she'll take the 3. That's off the side of the rim, no good. Oberlin tracked down the long rebound, and then it went off the leg of Bergman out of bounds. It'll stay with Angola. Stillman will inbound. Up top it comes to Caswell. Oberlin, bounce pass down to Holman, feeds Stillman down the lane, and Lexi's fouled and will shoot 2. That's going to go against Sarah Depew. That's her second, or her first, team second here in the quarter, rather. And it'll send Stillman to the line. Lexi looking for her first point tonight. That's off the side, no good. Again, if you're not familiar with the new rule, no more 1-and-1s in high school basketball this year. Stillman's second rims out, no good, and the rebound comes down to Garrett. Depew across the timeline. Angles right side, kicks it back out for Lopato. Trying to get it inside to Hickson, and she is fouled from behind. That'll be the first foul of the quarter against Angola. Holman picks up her second.
Substitution for Angola, number 20, Isabella Reinert.
Isabella Reinert checks into the ball game to replace Holman. And that's the first substitution of the night for the Hornets. That was nearly 9.5 minutes in. Here's a battle for the loose ball on the other end. Garrett comes away with it. Lopato into the front court, now holds it up. And they say she drugged the pivot foot. And another Garrett turnover. You've got relatives out of town that would like to watch the game and don't have Facebook. It is also available on our YouTube channel. You can just search out Hometown Media on YouTube and they can tune in as well. Reinert for 3 in the corner, no good. Inside, here's Oberlin. Spins, splits the defenders, and puts it high off the glass and in. Back to a 6-point lead for the Hornets. And some no good. Another rebound for Oberlin. Well, it was the 7th by Oberlin. Here's Caswell in the corner. Ava Reinert back to Caswell. Cross court to Isabel Reinhardt. Inside Oberlin. Got it to Stillman. Back out to Caswell. Ava Reinert launches from 3. That's short. Stillman got the rebound. Out it goes for another 3 chance by Isabel Reinert. That's no good. Angola got another shot at it before Garrett finally pulls down the rebound as we come up on the midway point of the second quarter. It's no good. Hickson got the rebound, but a whistle and a foul. That's going to go on Caswell. That's her second. Second team foul here in the quarter. Madison Freeze has checked in now for the Railroaders. Also, Rylan Floto in for Garrett. Lob it inside. Shot up no good by Bergman, but she's fouled and will go to the line and shoot two.
Foul on number 20, Isabel Reiner, her first, team's third.
First on Isabel Reiner. And the first one by Bergman is up and good. Got them both. And Garrett trims the lead to 4. It's 20-16. Garrett's been in that 2-3 zone the entire way so far. And it's probably been one of the best performances we've seen of Angola against the 2-3 zone this season. Here's Depew across the top of the key. Got it over to Floto. This is Jacobs. And the ball knocked around and loose, and Angola comes out with it. Oberlin will kick it over on the left side to Caswell. And it's going to be a carry. You don't see it called very often, but it was called there. And Garrett's got it back, trailing by 4, 20-16. We're under 3 minutes to play here in the first half, and the Railroaders will turn it over again as the pass went right through Madison Freeze's hands. Caswell tried to turn the corner, cut off. Here's Stillman, left side, Ava Reiner, 3 more. That's no good. And the rebound comes down to Garrett as Floto able to secure it. Depew against Oberlin brought it up the floor. And another turnover as Reiner comes up with a steal, but run out of real estate over on the sideline, and then the Hornets will give it right back. 2:07 to go, second quarter. Hornets by 4. This is the big one in college hoops tonight, too. Just getting underway. Purdue and Tennessee out in Maui. And what a loaded field that is. Ball net loose on the baseline. Stillman saved it. Garrett couldn't take advantage of it underneath the basket. Here's a 3 from Floto that's no good. And Stillman's got the rebound. Ava Reiner to Stillman. She'll launch the 3. That's no good. And the rebound pulled down by Rylan Floto for Garrett. Railroaders again a chance to cut into the 4-point Angola lead, but instead will turn it over as that goes right through Floto's hands and out of bounds. Here's a 3 from Caswell that's up and good. (23-16). That's the biggest lead of the night for the Hornets. Shot no good. Reinert's got the rebound. Angola looking for something quick and easy on the other end. Caswell coast to coast for 2. All of a sudden, that's 7 for Caswell, down to 36 seconds to play before halftime. And another Garrett turnover. Caswell again flips it up. That one won't go, and Garrett's got the rebound. And the Hornets bringing some pressure, and that'll be a foul on Oberlin. It'll be her second.
Angola foul number 22, Mason Oberlin, 32nd. Checking back in for the...
Napato is going to check back in.
Number 12, Emma Napato, and number 40, Delaney Hickson.
And another good play by Stillman. Down to 6 seconds to play. Railroader's going to have a tough time getting the shot away. Here's Hickson, spins, throws it up at the basket. No good. They say it was tipped by the Hornets with 0.4 seconds left. The 9-point advantage right now, the biggest of the night for Angola. They lob it in, the throw up, no good. And that's the end of the half. Hornets will take a 9-point lead to the locker room as they lead Garrett 25-16. We're back with more in minutes. You're watching high school basketball. It's powered by the Steuben County REMC and Hometown Media.
The hometown life is a good life. Morning coffee at a local cafe. Friendly people who always take the time to stop and say hello. Our hometown is a great place to build a future. We're here to help you do it.
Okay, hi. So what is the occasion, Fancy Pants? Ah, that fancy DQ caramel fudge cheesecake blizzard is the occasion. Ooh, looks so indulgent. You know, this was a really great idea.
Glad I thought of this.
I thought of it.
Yeah, maybe go ahead, let her have this one, buddy.
Yeah.
DQ, happy tastes good.
Tired of waiting for a doctor's referral to start physical therapy? At Indiana Physical Therapy, you don't need a prescription. You have the power to choose where you go for expert care. Our experienced therapists will help you get back to doing what you love. With over 19 locations, getting the care you need has never been easier. Take the first step towards a healthier, more active lifestyle. Visit IndianaPT.com to schedule your appointment today.
Indiana Physical Therapy, where people go to get better.
Tired of waiting?
Are you ready to join the Triton Metal Products starting lineup? You could be a Triton if you have grit, a strong work ethic, and you're ready to make a meaningful difference in your life. Triton offers excellent pay, great benefits, and we will train you. Join an elite team of minds plus machines. Apply now at tritonmp.com/careers. Are you ready to join the Triton Metal Products starting lineup? You could be a Triton if you have grit, a strong work ethic, and you're ready to make a meaningful difference in your life. Triton offers excellent pay, great benefits, and we will train you. Join an elite team of minds plus machines. Apply now at tritonmp.com/careers.
When you look back at the medical care you receive, it becomes clear that what matters most isn't just where you receive care, but the quality of that care. After all, it's your health, so it's only natural to want more. More skilled physicians and more specialized services. Of course, you also want more technology, like the latest medical equipment and advanced treatment options. However, it's important that healthcare innovations and advanced diagnostics also come with more personalized, one-on-one care from trusted providers. You'll find all of that and much more right here at Cameron Hospital. Cameron Memorial Community Hospital. Moving forward.
Steuben County REMC wants to give your students a memorable experience this summer. For an unforgettable day, high school students can apply for Page Day and spend the day in session with the Indiana Senate. High school students looking for a trip of a lifetime, check out the Indiana Youth Tour and have the Washington, D.C. experience. For your younger students in the 6th grade wanting to spread their wings, Touchstone Energy Camp is perfect for them. We can't forget the young artists in the family. Students of all ages can submit their artwork to the Cooperative Calendar Art Contest. Did I mention it's all free? Find out more information or apply at www.remcsteuben.com.
Farmer State Bank opened its doors and began serving our communities in 1915. For more than 100 years, Farmer State Bank has focused on helping our communities grow and succeed.
When I think about Farmer State Bank, the first word that comes to my mind is togetherness.
Teamwork. Helpful.
Involvement.
Passionate.
Local.
Family. Inspiring.
Longevity. I have never seen a place of employment to where people have had career longevity. We have had people retire from Farmers State Bank who have been in the business for over 40 years, which I think is just awesome and amazing. And I hope that one day that I get to do that too.
Come experience the Blue Button difference.
We've got boys high school hoops coming your way on Saturday night. It'll be the season opener for Brandon Appleton's Angola Hornets as they travel over to Wawasee to take on the Warriors in Syracuse. We'll have all the action for you at 7:30 coming up on Saturday night from Wawasee High School. Here tonight, it's been maybe the best performance for Angola to this point of the season. It's certainly right up there as they lead Garrett by 9 at the break, 25-16. And it has been a balanced scoring attack for the Hornets. 7 for Caswell, 7 for Oberlin, 6 for Holman, and Ava Reinert with 5 to lead the way. Leading the way for Garrett, Sarah Depew has 7. And they have a whole host of players with 2 or 3 points. Lapato, who got the scoring underway with a 3, has 3 points. Jacobs has 2. Also 2 points for Kelsey Bergman and 2 points for Delaney Hickson. So Angola will have the basketball to start this third quarter, and the Hornets will have a chance to push this to a double-figure lead for the first time tonight. Reinert across the top of the key to Caswell, fires the 3. That's no good. Long rebound tapped out. Who touched it last? They say Garrett. And it'll be Angola basketball. Stillman will inbound. It comes into Caswell. Just underway, third quarter. Last check, Purdue was trailing Tennessee 10-9. That was a couple minutes ago. And Wawasee was beating Fairfield in boys action 21-17. Of course, we'll see the Warriors Saturday night. Garrett looking to cut into a 9-point lead. That ball's deflected and knocked away. Still loose on the floor, and they say that Ava Reinert touched it while she was out of bounds. So it'll stay with Garrett with 7:12 to play here in the third quarter. Bounce pass inside. Hickson, nice turn, couldn't get it to go. And rebound tapped out for Oberlin. Macy Oberlin leaves it right side for Caswell. Here's Stillman. Kicks it for Reinert. 3 in the air for Ava Reinert. That's off the back of the rim, no good. Caswell, the rebound amongst the trees, couldn't get it away, and Hickson comes away with a rebound for Garrett. And the Hornets set up the pressure at the timeline, get the steal. Caswell to Oberlin, and that's 9 for Macy Oberlin. Macy backing up that 28-point performance at West Noble the other night with another solid outing here this evening. And there's a 3 that's up and good for the Railroaders. That was up and in by Jacobs, and that cuts the Angola lead to 27-19, and a 30-second timeout taken by Garrett. We're saying Angola's 9-point halftime lead was the biggest of the night. And 3 from Jacobs gives her 5 in the ball game. Just a 30-second timeout. Of course, it's going to be a little bit before we get to see the Angola boys at home. They won't be at home until a week from Saturday when they entertain Concord. A week from Friday night, they'll be back in action after their season opener Saturday at Wawasee. That'll be a girls-boys doubleheader at Central Noble. That'll be a girls start at 6, boys to follow. And then finally, the boys will be home a week from Saturday to entertain Concord. 27-19, that's the score. Angola leads it by 8. We're briefly able to get that lead to double figures, and the big 3 from Jacobs cut it back to 8. Trying to get it inside to Stillman, deflected away. Stillman looked down low, now backs it out, comes to Caswell. Back over to Reinert. Caswell down near the baseline, got it to Stillman, floater in the lane wouldn't go. Holman battles for the rebound, couldn't control it, and Delaney Hickson comes out with it for the Railroaders. Lapato over to Jacobs, finds Depew down on the baseline, and her jumper's up and good. Cuts the lead to 6. That's 9 for Sarah Depew. Trying to force it inside to Holman, and got it to Stillman, wouldn't go. Holman picks up the loose ball and puts it in. And quietly, that's 8 points for Bailey Holman. Here's another steal by Oberlin. Macy tried to leave it for Reiner, and that's kicked. It'll stay with the Hornets with 4:57 to play here in the third. Angola does have a tough game on Saturday. They've got a road trip down to take on a really good Norwell team. But got to take care of business here tonight. That's up no good. Looked like some contact with Holman, but no call. Lapato will throw it away. Steal by Oberlin. Angola quickly to the other end. Inside Holman, trying to get it out to Caswell. I think it was deflected away, and it's stolen by Depew. She'll weave her way through traffic, and a nice move by Sarah Depew. Cuts the Angola lead back to 6. It's 29-23. And Angola will turn it over. And it's knocked out of bounds by Ava Reinert. Not a great shooting night to this point by either team, but I think they've made some strides and they've been better tonight, both Garrett and Angola. Here's Depew from the corner for 3. That is short. Oh, got the big roll. Depew got the big bounce of the roll for the 3. And that cuts Angola's lead to 3. Inside, Holman can't get it to go. Got it back, put it up, no, but a whistle and a foul will send Bailey Holman to the free throw line. That's going to go on Delaney Hickson. That's the first on Hickson, first on either team here in the third quarter. And it's going to send Holman to the line. And Angola led it by 9 at halftime. They were able to get that lead to double figures, but Garrett has now trimmed it back to 3 at 29-26. Substitution for the Hornets as Isabella Robertson has checked into the ball game. Holman lost that one off the front of the rim, and Garrett a three-pointer away from tying this one, but a turnover by Lapato as she's whistled for double dribble. Another substitution as Isabella Reiner has checked in for Angola. Caswell thought about the 3. Back left side. And a steal. Trying to force it into Stillman. It was knocked away and stolen by Lopato. And then she has it taken away by Caswell. Kylie will race it to the other end, lay it up, and good. And they just hung on the front of the rim and fell through. And that's a big bucket for the Hornets. And that's knocked out of bounds. It'll stay with Garrett. Otto cut off with the timeline, got it to Depew. Got down to the baseline, lost her balance, got it in the lane to Bergman, and she puts it up and in. 4th point for Kelsey Bergman. 31-28, back to a 3-point Angola lead. Under 2.5 to play, 3rd quarter. Caswell for 3 left of the circle. That's no good. And on the rebound, a held ball, and this one will stay with Angola. Up top, Caswell. Out it goes to Oberlin. Ryder bobbles it. And a chance for the 3-point play for Macy Oberlin.
Delaney Hickson, her second. Macy Oberlin at the line for the bonus.
Garrett has been back, or able to cut that lead to 3 a couple of times, but Angola done a nice job here late in the quarter of keeping the Railroaders at least at arm's length as Oberlin completes the old-fashioned 3-point play. She's now in double figures with 12. And Lopato lost the handle again, and Angola couldn't quite corral it. Isabel Reiner ran out of real estate there on the sideline. Lopato, right side for Depew. Back it comes on the left side to Delaney Hickson. Hickson didn't start, but she has played a good chunk of this one. Minute 38 to play here in the quarter. That's deflected out of bounds by Isabella Robertson. Six-point advantage for the Hornets. Inside, here's a drive to the hoop. Shot up, no good. Follow up and would not go from Kelsey Bergman, but she's fouled and will shoot 2.
Fouls on number 20, Isabel Reiner, her second. Kelsey Bergman going to shoot 2.
First one's up and good. Substitution for the Railroaders as Madison Freeze has checked back in, and she comes in to replace Delaney Hickson. Bergman got them both.
Checking back into the
And it's 34-30 Angola as Ava Reinert and Bailey Holman check back into the Hornet lineup. So Angola back to their original starting 5. Reinert's 3, no good. And Garrett with the rebound. Up ahead, Lopato in the corner. Angola tries to trap her on the sideline, able to get rid of it to Depew. I'll work it left side. That's Freeze with it. Back right side, Lopato. 3 in the corner is no good, and the rebound down to Stillman. 37 seconds to go in the quarter. Inside, Oberlin can't get the left-handed shot to go. Picked up by Reinert. She'll put it up no good, and Garrett comes out with a basketball, and a foul going to be whistled against Ava Reinert. .26 seconds to go here in the third quarter. Angola trying to trap Lapato, and a held ball, and this one will stay with Garrett. Brooklyn Jacobs will inbound just to the right of the half-court line. Got it into Lapato. Down low to Freeze. Her shot off the bottom of the backboard. Angola got a chance to extend the lead before the quarter break. Caswell can't get it to go. Oberlin got a hand on the rebound, loose. And now a held ball, and this one will stay with Angola with 10.3 seconds to go. Inside to Holman, can't get it to go, and that's going to be a double dribble against Garrett, and still 1.8 seconds to go. I think Bergman thought there was a little less time than what there actually was, and Angola now will have a chance to throw one in here at the quarter buzzer. Nope. They'll throw it away, picked up by Caswell. Her shot wouldn't have counted anyway, and we go to the fourth. We got a good finish coming up here at the Hive. Angola leads Garrett 34-30. We are back after this on Hometown Media.
That's it. That's the winning play. I'm Wes Hankey, realtor with Mike Thomas Associates.
And I'm Paul Lang, mortgage lender with Bailey & Wood Financial Group.
Let us help you win by scoring your dream home.
Steuben County REMC wants to give your students a memorable experience this summer. For an unforgettable day, high school students can apply for Page Day and spend the day in session with the Indiana Senate. High school students looking for a trip of a lifetime, check out the Indiana Youth Tour and have the Washington, D.C. experience. For your younger students in the 6th grade wanting to spread their wings, Touchstone Energy Camp is perfect for them. We can't forget the young artists in the family. Students of all ages can submit their artwork to the Cooperative Calendar Art Contest. Did I mention it's all free? Find out more information or apply at www.remcsteuben.com.
Don't forget boys basketball coming your way Saturday night. Angola, under the direction of Brandon Appleton, heads to Wawasee to take on the Warriors. It'll be the season opener for the Hornets. It'll be game number 2 for Wawasee. We'll have all the action for you starting at 7:30 from Syracuse coming up on Saturday night. Right now, Angola clinging to a 4-point lead, 34-30 over Garrett as we go to the fourth quarter. Hornets led it by 9 at halftime, got it to double figures at one point. Garrett cut it to 3, and for about the last half of the quarter, it stayed a 3 to 5 point game in Angola's favor, and that's how we start the fourth quarter. Reinert for 3, and that's good. Ava Reinert dials long distance. And that's a big bucket for the Hornets, as it pushes the lead to 7, 37-33, and they'll force the turnover. Oberlin lost the handle, ping-ponged around, got it back. Reinert again for 3. Back-to-back threes for Ava Reinert. And just like that, Angola has run that lead to 10 at 40-30. As Ava Reinert buries back-to-back threes. And the Railroaders have taken a 30-second timeout. $7:10 to go, and Angola able to come out and get the first 6 points and get that lead back to double figures. For Ryder, she now has 11. She is the second Hornet in double figures. Oberlin leads the way with 12. Sarah Depew for Garrett leads all scores. She's in double figures with 14. It was the third three of the night for Ava Ryder. And another deflection and another steal by the Hornets. Stillman up the right side to Caswell. Back to Stillman. Here's Holman. Stillman will take the three straight on. That's off the rim and out of bounds. It'll be Garrett basketball with 6:48 to go.
Substitution number 40, Delaney Hickson.
Delaney Hickson checks back in for the Railroaders as she'll come in to replace Madison Freeze. Inside, Hickson can't get it to go. Got her own rebound and put it in. Good second effort by Delaney Hickson. And it cuts the Angola lead to 8. It's 40-32. Stillman strong to the basket, couldn't get it to go. Angola gets a second chance, and Oberlin puts in points number 13 and 14. And gives Angola back the double-digit lead. Once again, trying with that half-court trap, and they'll force another turnover as Stillman comes up with a steal. Long outlet for Oberlin, too long, can't handle it, out of bounds to Garrett. And another near steal. Oberlin does come up with a steal. Left open at the free throw line and couldn't get it to go. Reiner the rebound, and she's got 13, and it's a 12-point lead for Angola, and Garrett wants a timeout. We'll take a break with them. Hornets by 12. We're back after this on Hometown Media.
For a doctor's referral to start physical therapy, at Indiana Physical Therapy, you don't need a prescription. You have the power to choose where you go for expert care. Our experienced therapists will help you get back to doing what you love. With over 19 locations, getting the care you need has never been easier. Take the first step towards a healthier, more active lifestyle. Visit IndianaPT.com to schedule your appointment today.
Indiana Physical Therapy, where people go to get better.
Best One Tire of Angola has served the tri-state area with outstanding tire sales and auto repairs. With all major tire brands, including Bridgestone and Firestone. Best One's tire staff of highly qualified ASE certified technicians can perform a wide range of mechanical repairs. The shop also provides roadside assistance. Best One Tire of Angola, 1101 North Wayne Street. Proud supporters of Angola Athletics.
Best 44-32. That is the biggest lead of the night for Angola as they've put it up to 12. Led by Oberlin's 14 and Ava Reinert's 13. Garrett basketball out of the timeout as we're under 5.5 to play. And the Railroaders will turn it over. Holman up top for Caswell. She'll let go the three. That's off the side, no good. Rebound knocked around and loose, and Garrett will come out with it. Up ahead, Depew drives at baseline, and a whistle and a foul against Angola. This will be the first foul against either team here in this quarter. And that's going to go on Holman. It's her third. And that is about the most serious foul trouble anyone in this evening. 3 on Holman. No one else with more than 2. Jacobs will throw it in. And had it tipped by Reiner. Now it's loose. Ava Reiner comes up with it and trying to get it up ahead to Oberlin, but it's taken back by Depew. Jacobs pulls up right side. That's no good. Or excuse me, Bergman. And back the other way comes Angola with 4:32 to go. Caswell and Reiner play catch. Now she'll involve Stillman on the right side. Down on the baseline, it goes to Holman. Again, to think, trailing by 12 as we're about to go under 4 minutes. Garrett going to have to think about maybe coming out of that zone here pretty soon. Near steal by Holman. Battle for the basketball, and Holman's going to get whistled for the foul, and that'll be her 4th.
Angola foul number 25, Bailey Holman, team's second on the quarter. Checking in for the Railroaders.
Right, Rylan Floto back in now for the Railroaders as she comes in to replace Delaney Hickson. Floto just a freshman. Long 3 is up and good. Jacobs knocks it down from downtown, and Garrett needed that. As it cuts the lead back to 9, and Angola has taken a timeout. It'll be a full one, and we'll take it with them. Back after this on Hometown Media.
The hometown life is a good life. Morning coffee at a local cafe. Friendly people who always take the time to stop and say hello. Our hometown is a great place to build a future. We're here to help you do it. The hometown life is a good life. Morning coffee at a local cafe. Friendly people who always take the time to stop and say hello. Our hometown is a great place to build a future. We're here to help you do it.
A big 3 by Bergman has cut the Angola lead to 9 with 3:44 to play here in the 4th quarter. Angola with the basketball. Garrett stays in that zone. In fact, a little bit more of a 1-2-2 at the moment. Angola might be content just to hang out up top with the basketball and see how much time they can run off the clock if they're not really challenged. And now the Railroaders will step it up defensively. Reiner got it to Oberlin, down to 3:08 to play. Macy down the lane, trying to leave it for Holman, knocked away and stolen by the Railroaders. And Depew with a Euro step through the lane for 2. And it's 44-37, 5 quick ones by the Railroaders. Holman to Reiner. Coming up on 2.5 to play. Angola leads at 44-37. Oberlin thought about the three, probably thought correctly. Didn't take it. Ball loose on the floor, still loose, and Angola is going to get a timeout. Leading 44-37 with 2:16 to go. Don't forget, we've got our first boys broadcast of the season coming your way on Saturday night when Brandon Appleton's Hornets head to Wawasee to take on the Warriors. We'll have all the action for you from Syracuse starting at 7:30. Of course, Wawasee in action tonight. They were leading Fairfield at halftime in their season opener. But should be a fun season to watch the boys this year as they get underway on Saturday over at Wawasee. Here at the Hive, we're down to 2:16 to play in the fourth quarter. Angola leads at 44-37. They've led it by as many as 12 here in the second half. Garrett has not been able to get any closer than 3. It was a 9-point advantage for Angola at halftime. And a whistle and a foul. That's going to go on Lapato. That's her first. That is the first team foul against Garrett here in the quarter. So 4 more, but before Angola would go to the free throw line. Oberlin will inbound. Comes into Reinert. And she's fouled immediately by Rylan Floto. That's her first and the team's second. First time we've seen Garrett break out of that zone tonight. Almost forced to time-wise. And down 44-37. He got it into Reinert. Here's Holman up top to Caswell. So Garrett committed the 2 quick fouls, and now they're letting Angola play it out a bit, and a whistle and another foul against the Railroaders. That took us to under 2 minutes. A minute 58 to play here in the fourth quarter as Bergman picks up the foul, her second. That's 3 now against the Railroaders. 1 more to give before they would send Angola to the free throw line. Caswell had it against Jacobs. And Jacobs will pick up the foul. That'll be her first. That's 4 against the Railroaders. So any fouls now in the final 151 would send Angola to the free throw line. Comes into the backcourt to Caswell. Down to a minute 45 to go. Here's Reinert. Back to Oberlin. 90 seconds to play. Stillman to Reinert. Down to a minute 20. And a whistle and a foul. That's going to go on Floto. That'll be her second. And free throws coming up for the Hornets. It's going to send Ava Reinhardt to the line. Had a solid night with 13 points. And that's off the side, no good.
Substitution number 48.
Delaney Hickson has checked back in place of Floto for the Railroaders. One out of 2 for Ava Reinert. And that puts the lead back to 8 for Angola with a minute 17 to play. Depew just inside the arc, wouldn't go. Hickson the rebound, put back, would not go. Rebound knocked around, and a whistle and a foul. And that is going to send Garrett to the free throw line.
Fouls on number 4. That's Stillman.
Stillman picks up the foul. It'll send Bergman to the line to shoot a pair.
Bergman at the line shooting 2.
First one's up and good.
Checking in for the Railroaders, number 44, Ryland Floto.
Floto checks back in for Delaney Hickson. Garrett has been good at the free throw line tonight, as that makes it a 6-point ball game with a minute to go. Stillman across the timeline and is fouled by Jacobs. That's 2 on Jacobs. 57 seconds remaining as Angola heads to the line. Big free throw by Lexi Stillman, because that one makes it a 3-point game as it gives Angola a 7-point lead. One out of 2. Garrett with a rebound. Mapato left side, and Jacobs was leaning the other way and couldn't bring in the pass, and Angola gets it back with 49.8 seconds to go.
Substitution for the
And a 7-point lead as Freeze is back in for Hickson. Stillman will inbound it to Caswell. Garrett, if they were going to foul, letting a lot of time drift off that clock down to 38 seconds. They trail it by 7. And it appears they're just going to let Angola play it out. Nope, now a foul. That's going to go on Madison Freeze.
Number 34, Madison Freeze.
That's her first. And maybe too little, too late for Garrett. They trail it by 7 and let Angola run the clock all the way down to 28.8 seconds to go. As Ava Reinert steps to the line, first one bounces off.
Checking in for the Railroaders.
Ryland Floto will check back in now for the Railroaders as she's in to replace Madison Freeze. Reinert can't get that one to go. And Garrett back the other way. Under 20 seconds. Here's a turnover by the Railroaders, and that should just about do it with 20.3 seconds to go. Down to 14. Caswell will get it across the timeline. Against Floto, down to 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and that'll do it. Final score from the Hive. Angola knocks off Garrett by a final score of 46-39. Macy Oberlin and Ava Reinert lead the way with 14. Sarah Depew leads all scorers with 16. They were your 3 players in double figures. That's going to wrap up our broadcast here tonight. We are back Saturday night.